Hey, Shalom, Yasharala. Peace be to the nation of Israel. Humada Day so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and speckled Israelites, being Israelite foreigners, scattered across the four corners of the earth, including within America, Babylon the Great, the main place for captivity. But we are the Most High, Yahweh's chosen people, the nation of Israel. So without further ado, as always, in the last Shuram Kodash, being the holy tongue, as in the Paleo Hebrew, being the ancient Hebrew, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honor to my power, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who is the God of the living, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch, Kodash, which is our praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Spirit, who is our strength and our Redeemer, and our light and our salvation. In the same tongue, I'm utter Mashanah, Kabawadim Lahasaquanium Shal, Gadaravakab, many double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, and Shalom and salutation to Bayashadawadah, the 144,000 elect governing body of the house of David, along with the rest of the 1/3 elect men and women in the church of Israel. All right, your fellow servant Malak Rayah, back at it again with another video through the spirit of prophecy, being a testimony of our Lord and Savior, Hamashiach Havashai, who the master of the world ignorantly referred to Jesus Christ. And the title of this video is More Satanic Normalization and Attacks, including that satanic performance at the 2025 VMAs a couple of days ago. All right, including which was another open satanic ritual, okay, through the incantations and through the divination of Esau Edom's witchcraft, all right, on those lost souls that attended that, that award ceremony was really a satanic ceremony, okay, of satanic rituals, and then including more satanic normalization through more predictive programming of Esau Edom, including elite Super Bowl commercial with Cher, the singer Cher, being burned at the stake, okay, for being perceived to be a witch, okay, and these devils sensationalizing that through comedy, to psychologically, to further psychologically condition people to accept worshiping Shaitan, the spiritual demon Shaitan, the chief demon, as normal, okay, as they're doing more and more, including, especially through this current administration, okay, and various different approaches or facets, of this beast system. So I'm going to share my screen and bring out some information, filter everything to biblical prophecy. All right, further cast down these strongholds, these stumbling blocks. All right, now I'm out to be further edifying, exhorting to elect. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this this first video. The videos I'm going to play, I'm not going to play the audio, okay, of the videos on this platform, hurting humanity. All right, which this guy, has been booted off of YouTube many times, and I'm not sure if he's an Israelite or not, but he's a so-called truther, mainly focusing on exposing the truth of the occultic world, on behalf of the wicked central bankers and their lower luminaries, especially in Hollywood. So you can see here the damn witch Cher being burned at the stake in this, this so-called this so-called funny, parody of a commercial. All right, which I'm gonna go ahead and play it while I'm muted, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a few seconds of or minutes of the satanic VMAs, just for to showcase what Esau is doing. All right, because the satanic energy is prevalent in America, Babylon the Great, and this is why these demons have been approaching more Israelite camps. All right, where we on the highways and hedges, where we bring out the truth. All right, to further prophesy against Mount Seir, okay, and all right, by further being used by the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, to tear down these strongholds and stumbling blocks, okay, as in the standard of the false perception living through the flesh, okay, which the flesh has been enticed to follow the counsel of the wicked, okay, by having one's mind, okay, captivated, okay, and enticed, by the affairs of this life, mainly through Esau's wine, all right, his Western philosophy, right, including his religion, his democracy, okay, his politics, his bread and circus events, including that satanic Super Bowl coming up. But they're going to further use that platform as a further opportunity to showcase their satanic agenda to further normalize it, as this satanic normalization will continue before Yahushua returns. All right, to make their beast system, that much more easier to manage to limit as much resistance as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this commercial. All right, it's gonna begin playing in a few seconds. And this is the singer Cher, okay, in this Super Bowl commercial. All right, being burned at the stake. All right, for being perceived to be a witch, when she actually is a real life priestess on the left hand side. All right, a witch. All right. So you can see in this Uber commercial, she she used some kind of time machine device to go back in time to like the 17th century, and this little red-headed Edomite hag, and these other individuals could accuse her of being a witch, so which results in her being sentenced to be burned at the stake. Okay, as you can see here. All right. I mean, she says it's ridiculous. She basically says it's ridiculous for her to be perceived as a witch. But why would Esau make a commercial about this? Okay, to further normalize the vibration of Satan. And this is a similar video I'm going to play. I'm about to find out, so like where I'm going to exactly start it. But it was a highly satanic performance. All right, a very satanic, ritualistic ceremony, rather. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start right here. Now, this demon on the screen, okay, goes by the name of Carpenter. Let me see what her name is. Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, some young singer. All right, looking to gain fame and notoriety by selling out to the highest bidder of Satan. All right, through Hollywood specifically, which seeking uh, this notoriety. All right, and critically acclaimed fame and fortune. Okay, is done through the prevalence of Hollywood. Okay, where they got to do something strange for a piece of change, and this is how they obtain their social and economic status on the left hand side specifically. Now I'm gonna go back a bit. I want to speak on the image I just seen, where you can see this damn demons singer. All right, Sabrina Carpenter coming down a white staircase, which represents the Freemasonic ladder, and which at the top of the ladder represents, well, the ladder, the Freemasonic ladder in totality represents the various degrees of Freemasonry. So by them coming down the ladder represents their transcendence to the top and then coming back down to reality. Okay, which is symbolic of them already achieving, saying their carnal aspirations, okay, through Hollywood by selling out. Okay. So this is what that whole staircase represents, and this is why she's decked in white and black, which is more Freemasonic symbolism of as above and so below. Okay, which is why that white and black checkerboard is another well-known Freemasonic symbol. Case in point. So you have this damn demon, which appears to be some kind of magic wand in her hand. Okay, coming down the staircase. Okay, so I want to speak on that real quick by bringing out this information, and Yahweh Shemashai Barakathum. All right, for all those tuning in, all right, including the brother Aziala Shalom, Yahweh Shemashai Barakatah. All right, the water for tuning in, Akia. All right, and all the right is for the edifying and exhorting to elect. So I'm transitioning over to this article on a great work platform. All right, regarding the origination of the term Hollywood, going back to the term holly tree or hollows wood of the holly tree, in which the holly tree was used by the ancient Druids, okay, who were known for being priests and also wizards, all right, warlocks, okay. Since Hollywood movies are formed of sorcery using psychology, subliminal messages, aka predictive programming, okay, such as this movie Subservience, this AI movie Subservience starring Megan Fox, where she's playing the AI android, emulating human behaviors, including their voices. Okay, including having sex as an android in a movie. This, and so this is a part of Esau's witchcraft. Okay, this his psychological conditioning through sorcery to normalize worshiping Satan. Okay, by accepting ways of degeneracy. All right, so it goes on to say. And manifestation through what is called lesser magic and bewitchment, including sorcery, okay, using psychology and subliminal messages. It says today many actors in Hollywood practice witchcraft and Kabbalah, okay, associated with the with the condom hats over there in the Holy Land. And this is why, it came out that DJT reportedly converted to Judaism a couple of years ago. And this is so it's not a coincidence that he recently attended a meeting with Bibi Milikowski, okay, that damn fraud that's the current leader of the Holy Land right now. Okay. And, all right, in which they're further they're further strengthening their ties, okay, to further persecute those who oppose the satanic NWO agenda, which ultimately opposing Amalek, all right, the chief nation or the chief family of the Edomites, okay, all right, these central bankers and the rest of these upper echelon Zionists. All right. So it says the holly tree was used by Druids who were known for being priests and also wizards, which I already read that. It says many actors in Hollywood practice witchcraft and Kabbalah. The Kabbalah Center International is located in Los Angeles, California, and many actors and entertainers are members, including Madonna, which Madonna's a high level priestess / witch on the left hand side. Okay, which you're going to show her in that video in a moment. But it says includes Demi Moore, okay, Britney Spears, which is why she's bugged out of her damn mind, essentially a vegetable now, okay, but being chewed up and spit out by Hollywood, which is the fate of a lot of young stars in Hollywood, especially Jake. A lot of young Jake stars like Orlando Brown, bugged out of his goddamn mind. This list includes Ashton Kutcher, Rosie O'Donnell, and Mick Jagger. Most of them can be seen in photographs wearing the red string bracelet, which represents the red Govara Sifrat of the Kabbalah tree, which symbolizes fire, wrath, and judgment. And this is all related to Mars, despite the cover up. And this is another reason. So it goes on to say Mars is known as a god of war in Roman mythology, and the red string Kabbalah coat is covertly promoting a war. And this word here, it also promotes that old beast wave, the pagan Western Roman Empire, the fourth beast empire, which is Rome, and the splitting image of the pagan Western Roman Empire is America. Hence why under the current presidential administration, they the commander in chief and his lower level constituents, okay, associated with his wickedness on behalf of the central bankers have been further reverencing the Romans, okay, through the Romano Saluto salute by Elon, as for example, and so forth. So this is what this is all about, to promote a beast way of living of a pagan Roman Empire, where they were indulging in the ways of the satanic degeneracy in Hollywood, including sexual sexual decadence, okay, through orgies, okay, sodomy especially, which Cat Williams for exposed that in that the little stand up where he's exposing, basically the Diddy parties before the Diddy parties were actually coined the name, okay, Diddy party, for example. So this is all prevalent in Hollywood, and this is why Hollywood has been further used as a further driving horse, a Trojan horse, by the wicked elite central bankers to further normalize Satan. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring out this first precept in Exodus 22:18. All right, with that commercial, that share commercial in mind, where she's being burned at the stake. Okay, so really, there's Esau further foretelling his own fate. Okay, because he's a witch, a high level witch and warlock. Okay, influencing the world to follow after the Satanic Council. All right, to live the same way. Okay, in error. Okay, so it says Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Okay, all right, so witches and warlocks were not permitted to live. Okay, pursuing what it says in Deuteronomy 18. Okay, and how divination, okay, and necromancy, and so forth, are all satanic practices that are forbidden, okay, by the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, and the Torah and the Torah, okay, which is a sin punishable by death, according to the laws of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, but not in this world. So to further expand on that, I'm going to grab this quick precept in Revelation 21 and 8. All right. And it reads, but the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers, okay, and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, though, which is that lake of fire, okay, produced by these 200 million thermal nuclear ICBM missile warheads, prophesied in Revelation, the ninth chapter, okay, to bring forth that besom of destruction in America, that destroying wind of thermonuclear fire radiation, to baptize this place of its filth, of its iniquity, sin upon sin, including fornication, okay, and through little fornication, as in sexually forbidden practices, such as what was mentioned through sodomy, orgies, bestiality, and so forth, okay, and spiritual fornication, as in spiritual uncleanness of, indulging in any false way, okay, outside of the straight and narrow path of righteousness. And that's what, and that's every path in America collectively, which promotes satanic practices, all right, through the pagan holidays, which is another avenue of satanic worship, especially around this time of the year, the darkest time of the year, case in point. So these are the people that will burn up in this lake of fire, including people in Hollywood, okay? All right, unless you're of the elect and the Lord has mercy on you, if you're an Israelite, otherwise you will be destroyed, okay? All right, you know what I'm saying? Regarding the individuals mentioned here in this precept, right, including you sorcerers, man, you witches and warlocks. All right, so I'm going to continue in the book of Nahum, chapter 3, before I continue with that video, bring out some more information in another article. This is Nahum 3 and 1, and it says, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not, and the prey is the nation of Israel, that nation I desire, spoken about in Zephaniah, the second chapter, whom were the people first fired and last hired, okay, the misguided, the underprivileged, okay, the disenfranchised, the vulnerable, the impoverished, okay, case in point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this in the NIV, all right, Nahum 3, and we get this in the NIV, all right. And it says, woe to the city of blood, full of lies, full of plunder, never without victims. Jump down to verse 4. All because of the wanton lust of a prostitute, alluring the mistress of sorceries. Who's the mistress of sorceries? Okay. All right. Modern day Assyria. Okay. The modern day bloody city, America. Okay. The whore that sits upon many waters. It says, all because of the wanton lust of a prostitute, alluring the mistress of sorceries, who enslaved nations by her prostitution and peoples by her witchcraft. Okay, and that prostitution is that uncleanness, that fornication. Okay, once again, in the literal sense, to the sexual decadence they promote through the sodomy, through the orgies, the whoredom, the bestiality, so forth, and then the spiritual fornication, as in the spiritual uncleanness through the era of darkness, contrary to the righteous instruction of rehearsing the righteous law, statutes, and commandments. Case in point. All right, and this is of the selling of nations through that witchcraft, merchandising off of the ignorance of people, okay, through their witchcraft, especially around this time of the year, through the pagan holidays and so forth. Okay, so it says in verse 5, okay, I am against you, declares the Lord, Yahweh by Shemeshai Almighty. I will lift your skirts over your face. I will show the nations your nakedness and the kingdoms your shame. All right, so you devils have been exposed. All right, through your nakedness, as it says in Isaiah the 47th chapter. It says in verse 6, I will pelt you with filth. I will treat you with contempt and make you a spectacle. And then that's part of shameful spewing being casted on your glory. Okay, which your glory is your standard of strength, which is hunger bitten now. Okay, meaning what? It's compromised, it's weak. Okay, because the strength of your the source of your strength through carnality and witchcraft, okay, being further exposed to the source of your strength. Okay, and you are no longer being able to control the narratives in the media to further justify your satanic NWO, because now the world is starting to globally become more privy to your satanic devices and further become more privy to your satanic ungodly nature. Okay, so that was pretty much the point. I'll read verse 7. It says, all who see you will flee from you and say, Nineveh is in ruins. Who will mourn for her? Where can I find anyone to comfort you? Okay, So even though this was a count going to, Nineveh, the capital of Assyria, okay, this is another spiritual. This account through prophecy further confirms that Assyria is another spiritual alias for America, as in Egypt, as in Babylon meaning land of confusion. Okay, because confusion produces sorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna do a lesson on that later on out of Ratazah. And this is why people are in straits right now. Okay, because they've hoped in a rulership. Okay, that cannot produce any good, any righteousness. Okay, and the wage of sin is death. Okay, so only within righteousness can only bring forth a true success, as it says in Joshua 1:8. So this is Isaiah 19. You know what? I think I might also get this in the NIV. Let me see. You know what? I'll just continue. Isaiah 19. I'm start from the top. All right, and it reads Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh by Shemeshai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be sent back by the Heavenly Father Yahweh, okay, to redeem the nation of Israel by destroying her enemies, okay, mainly through the enemies of Edom through America, Babylon the Great, and all 6 branches of her military, and those who stands with her, or the whore America, against the Lamb, Yahweh Shai and the angels in this last world's war, where Yahweh Shai will burn and destroy all of these idols, okay, including the Statue of Liberty, okay, reverencing the modern day, or reverencing the goddess of liberty, Libertas, okay, Guadalupe, the Baphomet statues, the Confederate statues, and so forth. All right. Verse 2 here says, and I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right. Verse 3 says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And this is what these people are doing right now, especially in Hollywood. That's why in this article it says, Alphabet Mafia artists raise a middle finger to bigotry and erasure at the 2025 Grammys, including this damn beast, Lady Gaga, okay, who could very well be a transformer, but came out and advocated, its support for this Alphabet Mafia, okay, and because through the spirit, DJT, further confirmed that there's only 2 genders, okay, which is what the Bible says. That doesn't mean that he's righteous. He's just further pointing out what's factual through common sense, and this is why he just signed an executive order to ban transformer females from male sports. Okay, and they these transformers were uproar over that. Meaning what? There's a further confirmation that the spirit of Egypt, the spirit of bondage is diminishing. All right. So you can read this for yourself. For the sake of time, I'm not going to really get it. If anything, I'll just leave this in the live chat. All right, for all those interested in looking at it. But I'm gonna go back and play a little bit more of this clip. All right, and it's gonna remain muted for copyright purposes. All right. You see Madonna mentioned in that article, okay, regarding the correlation between Hollywood and Hollowswood of the Holly Tree. Now she's coming down the same Freemasonic ladder because she's been sold out. That's why she's wearing a all black witch outfit. Okay. There's that Freemasonic ladder, and it's gonna show more. Yeah, here it is right here. It's a Freemasonic ladder. You see that going into the degrees of masonry. So this is what they're climbing, what they're descending down from within these open public ceremonies within the VMAs, the Grammys, and so forth. All part of the satanic rituals. You see that? So this is what this shit is all about. For the normalizing Satan in broad daylight through subliminal messages pointed out in that first article I brought out. All right. So that's pretty much your point on that. All right. Going to the degrees of masonry, which is what that Freemasonic ladder represents. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and grab this quick account in the book of Exodus 7 and 8, just to further showcase that there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, What they're doing now, modern Egypt, is what they were doing in ancient Egypt. So this is Esdras, Salakia, Exodus chapter 7 and verse 8, and read all the way down to verse 13. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh by Shemeshai spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, shew a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent." It says, "And Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord Yahweh by Shemeshai commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent." All right. It says, "Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt." Okay. "They also did in like manner with their enchantments." Okay. So they emulated, okay, what, Moses and Aaron did by throwing their rods down on the ground and converting them into actual serpents, snakes. Okay. To emulating and mimicking that on the left hand side through their magic. So it says in verse 12, "For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents, but Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods." Okay, as in his snake swallowed up their snakes. It says in verse 13, "He hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai has said." You see, and this is why, in these last days, this cruel Lord of modern day Egypt is coming down on our people with these executive orders, okay, targeting our people. Okay, it's Isaiah 19 and 4. And it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord. The Lord Yahweh by Shemeshai of hosts. Now, the Lord in all caps is Yahweh. Lord in lower caps, a lower case rather, is Yahweh Shai. Okay, so this is not referring to Yahweh by Shemeshai as that cruel Lord. It's referring to an actual man. Okay, all right, which, this modern day cruel Lord is DJT. All right, Nero Caesar reincarnated, Agent 47. Okay, through his, further, exhibited through, the stroke of his pen through these executive orders, targeting a specific demographic of people to destroy us. Okay, by tying us to degeneracy and crime. Okay, and politically. Okay, through DEI, and so forth. Which DEI has been used to further make us the face of degeneracy. All right, so when they go ahead and announce and declare their misuse for it now, or to further come against that particular community, by default they're coming against us, because this was all orchestrated, okay, regarding the persecution against our people. Okay. So this is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And this is why these devils, part of that great wrath, is casting spells, trying to, cast spells on our people. Okay. And, especially during which hour, at 3 a.m. in the morning. All right. So this is why a lot of demonic activity has been increasing around these camps, where we bring it out on the highways and hedges, including this clip here. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. All right, very brief, probably a few seconds. And it's at the Dallas camp. We were actually down there when this happened. Okay, on the other side of the street. Okay, when this demon approached us, the Sequanium and the other Achium. Okay, with this, through this damn demon, the Sheetamite devil coming up to the camp. Okay.
It just say, man, fuck your life up. It's all right. Anyway, the point is this: knowing Yahweh Bashim Shai is special. So if you settle in that thought, that helps you really be close to the Lord, right there. No matter what's going on in your life, the fact that you know it's a glory in that you know me. Yeah. The fact that I'm even dealing with your ass in the first place. Do you know who I am?
Because if you know him, you believe in the resurrection.
Right.
That's tied to the faith of Abraham.
Right. Right.
You believe in that type of power, that gives you power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That gives power.
It gives power.
I don't want to be part of this.
No, you can't be. Your husband doesn't know that nobody wants you, baby. Go to Dubai.
Nobody wants me.
No, the devil.
Yeah, the only one that wants you is Shatan, and this is why you were sent. That's why he sent you to try to get these Akim, these the apostles and elders on down, out of the spirit. All right, this was just another display of spiritual warfare. Okay, like the elder, from GMS and Lions in Rome, had brought out, the main, the brother, the elder that's speaking, how when he did his breakdown on his video, he's further pointing out how it's like he heard like a spirit within him, from this damn Shedemite, this damn demon in the Shedemite say, I know you. Okay, like the account in Acts 19 chapter where the demon, okay, that already possessed those false exorcists of the Jews of Sceva, announced that they knew Yahushua and Apostle Paul, but they didn't know those wicked exorcists of the Jews that call themselves trying to exorcise those demons. Okay, in that account, Acts 19 chapter. So they ended up getting possessed, meaning these demons. Okay, these demons. Okay, all right, cannot affect the elect. All right, in a way to destroy them. Okay, we're seeing Psalm 145 and 18. We call the name of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai in truth. Okay, we're protected. Okay, from the wiles of the devil, the trickery or craft of Esau's devices. All right, including his witchcraft. Okay, that he uses to try to cast enchantments or spells on us. Okay, behind closed doors. Okay, case in point. Okay, so we continue a little bit more of this. She starts bugging out.
Okay, just be quiet. You're in the position you're in.
I
because
won't be
women
quiet
are
because I can talk. I have the power to speak.
Satan mad, ain't
God
damn.
Hey, you know, back
The elder said Satan is mad, and this is why she came up there. And she ended up going away after a while. I'm not going to play the rest of that, but I'm going to play this last video where another woman who had a demon in her, started, try to get the elder Kazak out there in Mississippi, out of the spirit when he was doing a live lesson. So I'm going to play this clip now. A few moments of this.
You can't get on here. You can't get on here. You can't get on here.
You ain't running shit.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, we see what it is. Hey, bro, why don't we get about here, brothers?
So the demon and the woman said, "You ain't running shit." It's a Jake woman, okay. It was a Jake woman with a demon, infested with a demon, okay. So more of these demonic attacks are going to be more. Going to occur more, okay. With these bug outs, these demons going to come up to the camp, going to try to throw us off center. Some of them may even touch us, okay. But Yahweh Shemashai is our strong tower of protection against these demons, man. Okay, the only people that are not off limits from these demons are these people in the world, okay, whose names were written in the earth to marvel after this beast system. Case in point. Okay. Case in point. All right, so I'm going to continue.
All right. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Somebody has to make their appearance. But I pray this is edifying. All right, that scripture is Isaiah 61 and 1. I'm going to read it anyway. The Satan ain't running nothing, bro. Isaiah 61 and 1. The spirit of Yahweh is upon me. The spirit of Yahweh is upon me.
So when she touched the elder's camera, she said it's not me. Okay, and he's going to explain why that is.
That's not me.
and you notice that part right there. The woman had said, "That's not me," acknowledging that it was a demon working through her. It was a demon that was working through her. As you watch the video, because she pretty much tried to grab my camera. She tried to grab the phone. But she admitted it. Or you could say that the demon admitted it. That it's not this woman doing this. It was Satan. It was a demon, using that woman, utilizing this woman to agitate me. Why? Because I was doing the work, man. And I'm gonna say this, this is the reason why there are certain men, they don't want to do the work, but you shouldn't let this, fray you away, man. This shouldn't stop you from doing the work. People coming up messing with you, persecution for the word, it's supposed to happen. There's just more evidence this is the truth. Because why would people come to agitate your purpose? Demon came out of nowhere, man, towards the end of the live stream. And I saw the MF coming. I'm like, man,
you know, this could turn into something. I saw her walking towards me, you know. I pretty much saw, you know, what could happen. I was like, you know what, maybe she'll go somewhere else. But lo and behold, because I'm doing the work, you know, she popped up. Well, Satan popped up, you know, in her body, and trying to get on the bus, and then trying to stop me from doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I couldn't end the live stream. But I was like, you know what, I can't get this demon the satisfaction. You know, hey, we ain't to be afraid of Satan, man. Satan ain't running nothing. Yahweh Shem Shai controls Satan. But like I said, the moment when I start calling upon Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you're going to see it. When I say Yahweh Yahweh Shai, I say Yahweh Bashem Shai in particular. When I say Yahweh Bashem Shai, she got up out of there, man. You know? And I want to say, maybe I said it 2 or 3 times, you know, as I'm reading the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that when I said it, she got up out of there, you know? Well, that demon, you know? Once again, hey, this is all spiritual, man. You know? And Lord willing, we apply the elect. That's why we get attacked like that, man. You know, but, you know, I'm going to play some more of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much that, you know. I want to go back to this video, man, you know. But, you know, this is, you know, this just further confirms everything that's been spoke about in this video, just further confirms that satanic energy is being increased in the earth, okay? And it's gonna further, you know, it's going to further target the ministry, because the ministry is the only source of light, okay, which is, you know, which is the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, that is a true and only threat, you know, to this, to the satanic vibration behind the satanic NWO, okay? You know, some madness such as this is not going to deter what we're doing, all right? The madness and wickedness in this world, like this damn demon, Jaden Smith being turned out by his Mo father, Will Smith, wearing some kind of cast on his head. It was some kind of fucked up fashion statement, man. This is ridiculous. But this is the kind of madness that America Babylon the Great, promotes. Okay. Case in point. All right. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of this clip in there and bring out a point, and I'll be that. All right. I'm gonna leave it muted. You know, but basically, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is making a spectacle out of you damn Edomites through America. All right. I'm gonna go and fast forward. Yeah. Anyway, man. So there was a part. Let me go and get this information. There was a part in this video, the 2025 Grammys, where the damn demon Lady Gaga was laying on the ground with an upside down cross. Another demonic symbol of being an antichrist, an anti-anointed one. That's what that symbol represents. That's why Lil Wayne got it tatted on his cheek. There's a common pagan demonic symbol to oppose the righteousness of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. You see that? So this is what this world represents, and this is why a lot of people, the majority of people on this earth, are going to be destroyed, okay, for being under these enchantments, okay, whether they're in Hollywood directly or they're not. They're still on those same enchantments through Esau's wine, you know, his Western philosophy. So this is, you know, like it says in Isaiah 47 chapter, how the Lord mocks you through your enchantments. How can your enchantments save you when he brings destruction upon you? Okay. So this is Micah 5 and start at verse 12. And it says, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. The graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. All right. It says, and I will pluck up that grows out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities. Okay. So this will happen to our people. It's going to happen to you, devils. Okay. It says in verse 15, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Okay. So that's pretty much the point. I'm going to leave it off on that. You know, pray this epistles for the edifying joy to elect, give all praise, glory, infinite honor to my power, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whom is the God of the living, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baruch Rash. With that, above the ball, soon and very soon, All right, shalom to the elect, and on to the next one.